I am.
You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable.
I'm trying to tell y'all that I'm a fruit. Come on now, I'm a fruit.
You're a vegetable.
Yo, put me down, man. I'm a fruit. Hey, yo, chill out, bro. I'm a fruit. Just like y'all, I am a fruit. Put me down.
Fuck your tired body. Fuck that unmotivated mind. And get out there and do it anyway. You know, you better fight yourself, because you're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still, you know, just say, fuck it, I'm gonna beat my mind today.
Lord, 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 nothing I did, nothing I tried, nothing I smoked, nothing I snorted, nothing I drank, no man I did, no one did me, nothing did me any good. Oh Lord, even that food, the food I put in my mouth wouldn't help me, Lord.
The educated Negro is the greatest threat to Black freedom. And I want to be clear about two things. When I say educated Negro here, I'm using this as a gender neutral term. So I'm talking about the educated Black woman in the same way that I'm talking about the educated Black man. And again, when I say educated Negro, I'm not talking about intellectual Negro. I'm not talking about a Negro that knows what he knows because he's done the work to get to the answers. I'm talking about the educated Negro who has gone through white academia, who's gotten a degree and gotten a doctorate, the PhDs and the JDs, the MBAs, right? I'm talking about that Negro who believes that they are in a different position than just the Negro with intellect, right? And the reason why they are the greatest threat to Black freedom is because they, like the house Negro, have built their entire identity on the foundation of the power and the position that they have been granted as overseer of the field Negro by way of the massa. Right? And so they are allowed to exist in this in-between where they're able to go and cohort with massa. They're able to engage massa. They're able to create discourse with massa. They're allotted certain privileges that the field nigga cannot have. But then after they leave the house, right? They leave the house with massa. They go into the field and they have to code switch again because they no longer relate to the work that the field nigga has had to do. They no longer relate to the position that he is within because now they are in a hierarchy, right? They've created a binary. They've created the rich nigga versus the poor nigga, the house nigga versus the field nigga, the degreed nigga versus the non-degreed nigga, right? And so they have infiltrated these spaces and forgotten about what they were supposed to do when they got into the spaces, which is to reach back and to grab their niggas from the field and bring them with them. They're not doing that. And so they're the same people who say, vote blue no matter who. They're the same people who love Martin Luther but never have never read Malcolm X, who tells you that the white liberal is the greatest threat to the Black man, right? They love their three letters. They love that D9 shit, right? They love it. They love being the
Everybody dies, but not everybody lives.
Time to tap in now. You are traveling with the Hood Mystic. Time to tap in now. You are now tapped in with the Hood Mystic. Your favorite mystic's favorite mystic. Your favorite astrologer's favorite astrologer. Tapped in with the Hood Mystic. You are now tapped in with the Hood Mystic.
Let me see those hands in the air.
You are now tapped the Holy Mystic.
I project myself outside of myself and I talk to myself when I'm speaking.
Peace to the tribe, peace to the collective. It's the Hood Mystic representing hoodmystic.com, Colombian Exchange, and White Rabbit Psychedelics. Here with another exciting, invigorating, uplifting, enhancing. I heard that by listening to my channel, it helped you get a BBL. I also heard that by listening to my channel, it helps with penis enlargement. Help you lose weight, even get closer to your soul. Rumor has it that this is the only channel on YouTube that actually assists with BBLs, penis enlargement, losing weight, and getting closer to your soul. I want to welcome y'all to the Hood Mystic YouTube channel. Buckle in your seats. We have one of the most exciting shows ever. And the reason that I say that is because what's more exciting than your soul? And so what I'm about to do is hook up my iPod so I can get my focus on. But yeah, man. What's going on with y'all? Where y'all listening in from? You know, put some ones in the chat. Make sure you like the video. I'm gonna connect my damn Bluetooth on the way they need to be connected so we can have a proper vibe. And I should have did this previous, but it wasn't connecting like it was supposed to connect. I got sidetracked. That tends to happen with me. If ever I go on a tangent or a sidetrack, that's something you're gonna have to get used to. Oh, we got the Bluetooth connected, yo. Got the Bluetooth connected. And we got the camera back on. How y'all feeling today? I got Little Rock, Arkansas. That's where my granddaddy was from. Got New Jersey in the building. Just was watching Dr. Sleep last night. Chicago, man. Chicago, man. Cut off this music. Random music just been cutting. Atlanta, ATL, shawty. Grand risings to the tribe, grand risings to the collective. Today we're going to be talking about some astrology. Just getting back into the astrology groove of things. I just submitted my book to be printed and processed and things of that nature, Blue Magic. And so I've actually not been focusing on charts like I wanted to. I've been knee deep in book writing. So when I'm in book writing mode, I'm really just working out, eating, and writing. Working out, eating, and writing. I really wasn't doing too much of anything, but we got an article, put out an article, an astrology article. Link is in the description. That's going to be a free article. So I'm getting back into writing articles. I'm actually working on another book. I'm not even going to lie. I haven't started, but I'm going to start today, which is not really starting. It's just, I want to look at how to read natal charts easily and effectively, see if there's anything that I can fine tune about it, something I can tweak, improve it, enhance it. And from there, I want to start a workshop teaching people how to chart their charts. I don't even know if that's the proper way of saying it. Chart their charts, but I also want to help them understand their chart. And so that's what I'm going to be working on into the next month or so. But with all of that being said, let's talk about today's conversation. If I may, what I'm going to do is pull up the article. I released it this morning. Took notes on it yesterday. Woke up and said, "Man, I'm going to write this article and do a video." And which is so crazy, right? Because I wanted to go live maybe more, but I couldn't go live because Spirit was like, "We gonna take your internet away," which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't too mad about it. But then yesterday, because I had the router and modem, but I needed a cable connection, and I didn't even realize that I had a cable connection in the house because I for sure don't be using cable at all. But anyways, I had a cable connection in the house the whole time. So the router was here for like a week and I could have been going live from the crib, but I just wasn't because I don't know, you know. But yesterday I hooked up the router. We got Wi-Fi, so I was like, cool. I can go live. I can get back into the article swing of things and just, write in that book, man. It was so not necessarily challenging, but it required me to like really focus and really get into a mode that, I only get into these modes when I'm writing books. And now, like the mode that I'm in when I'm writing a book, I kind of want to be in that mode all the time. If I can like really focus and write a book and go in and chapter and chapter and like really work my outline and just, at a certain point, I'm like, well, shit, why isn't my whole life like this? Why won't, I'm just ready to do work. I'm ready to move forward in my career. I realize like, none of this, you should take nothing for granted. Um, Nothing is for certain. Everything is a gift. Everything is like very special. The today is very special. And once again, what makes this so exciting? What makes this so beautiful is the fact that we have the place of the jewel, is what Manipura translates to. I think we get these words and we try to find something rare, something shiny, something, physical that represents what the word is. And sometimes words such as jewel or words such as beauty, there is nothing physical that even comes close to what it actually means. And so when that beautiful girl is breaking your heart, when that guy with all white Air Force Ones with no stains on them, Nike Tech fleece, is telling you he actually is married and he got 2 kids and he live on the other side of town. So you can't be calling him like that when he with his wife. And if you want to keep this relationship going, you're going to have to act, you're going to have to be cool, or else he's going to have to block you. You don't even have to be distraught about it. You can just take it how it comes, because the reality is the most beautifulest thing in this world is the soul. And not even me saying, oh, okay. And sometimes I feel like it might be somewhat repetitious, but then I just look at the chart. I've already stated in a May article titled The Great Awakening of 2024 that we are going through a great awakening. You've been eating feminism sandwiches every single day. Feminism for breakfast, feminism for lunch, feminism for dinner. You get off work, you hit the club, you hit the bar, you like, which one of you niggas is coming home with me tonight type shit. You got a strong rotation, but then your biology, like, man, I want to get married one day for real, for real. I'm gonna put that out there to the universe. Spirit gonna tell you, you know, this 7-man rotation is only good for the playoffs. You trying to make it to the league, or you trying to get married? You gotta let the 7-man go. You gotta like really fixate and focus in on yourself. You can put the dating apps down. You can delete all the apps. You can just get into some meditation, devotion, purity work, river work, Oshun work, like letting it all go. Because you said you wanted to get married, or you said that you wanted to fixate and focus on the spiritual, and you know that these men is draining you at a sexual level. The feminism don't have nothing to do with the spiritual. The feminism is taking you away from the spiritual. All of these particular ideologies that don't speak to yin and yang is bullshit. It's not no masculine theory. It's not no feminine theory. It is a yin and yang theory. It is a understanding the law of opposites, and also the law of detachment, which is going to be one of the most powerful tools to use in understanding this alignment. Learning how to detach, learning how to let go, learning how to understand what's not for you so you can move into higher octaves that represent the present moment.
Or the solar plexus, when you look up the etymology or the explanation of Manipura, that is the place of the jewel. So the place of the jewel is the soul, and you are the most beautifulest thing in the world. That's what I'm trying to get through to people. You at a spiritual soul level is the most beautifulest thing. You don't have to look any further. You need to go within. But Venus is entering Virgo. The first decan of Virgo is ruled by the 8 of this. And the 8 of this is ruled by the Hebrew letter Hod. Okay? The Hebrew word Hod has multiple meanings. One meaning is majesty, splendor, or glory. Okay? Grandeur and judgment. But what I want to fixate and focus on is majesty, splendor, and glory. These are inclusive conversations. There is nobody that is outside of this conversation. I don't care who you are. You're either going to see the majesty, splendor, and glory within yourself or not. And the reality of majesty, splendor, and glory is that it implies that one must get to work. And the work don't mean become a slave. It represents a level of intelligence. Because when we talk about the soul is telling you what you need to do. Do y'all understand how powerful that is? And imagine if you don't do soul work, meditation work, deep transformational work, you're doing something that somebody else is telling you to do. You're doing something that somebody else is telling you, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. You know what you need this. You know what you need that. And you, like a chicken with your head cut off, is trying to do something that your soul is not even telling you what you need to do. I told you this was going to be the most exciting show ever. Now think about hard 8 is also Mercury, but it also can interchange with Saturn, Mercury, Saturn, and have those elements associated with it. So the discipline of work, Saturn, has to be initiated by the intuition of Mercury. Because if Mercury is not activated, you're almost guaranteed to be doing the wrong thing. So imagine being such a hard worker at a job you're not supposed to work at. Imagine giving somebody deep, passionate, transformative love and you're not even supposed to be with their ass. One's in the chat if you start feeling, you ever felt stupid before. Damn, I feel stupid as hell. I gotta be the most goofiest motherfucker in the world. One's in the chat if you ever felt like a goofball. I'm not even supposed to be here. What the hell? I told y'all I used to meditate in the trap house to the point where it's like, what are you doing? You better get out of here. Hey man, run.
And to know or to not know is so much deeply tied into your ability to go deep within yourself so you can begin to know and move from the solar plexus. The activation of the solar plexus is to move with so much fire, so much determination, so much in that affirmative that it can't be wrong because so many people is just conspiring for it to be successful. You'll see the internet. You'll see any and everything, all forms of life and material mold to what you're supposed to be doing. And then you will go home to your wife and be arguing, or go home to your husband and be arguing. And part of this whole spiritual development stuff is that it has to be a space where you let it go. It has to be a space where you move on, where you just simply let go. So, how do we determine one from the other? You need time, patience to develop something. Don't rush it as it's a long-term thing, and be prepared to bide your time and let it come to fruition. This is tied into what I would say Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus having a minor grand trine. This awakening of who you are is something that you don't know, something that you don't understand. And the time that is going to take you for it to integrate into your reality is going to be over this next 9 years. A 9-year development of who you truly are. And you should look at the things that frighten you, the things that scare you, the things that you're not. You're not a social person. Maybe you will be in 9 years. You don't have a strong you don't have a strong network. Maybe you will in 9 years. You living in the ghetto. Maybe you will live in a better rural neighborhood in 9 years. Whatever it is a level of understanding that these energies come from deep within. And it's not to say that one should just not work and care about their money. In fact, we are experiencing a quarter moon, which is sun square moon. The moon is in Taurus. If you get the book, you know, we got books for your head top. Moon phase astrology, the lunar key to your destiny. The quarter moon in Taurus is called the merchant's moon. Exactly. It can go in one ear out the other. It can go over your head, and you could go right back to this external world, idolizing it, loving it, and needing it. And what it's going to do for you? It's going to turn you into a slave, turn you into a zombie. So I just find it ironic that it's a quarter moon in Taurus, and it's called the merchant's moon. And really, in moon phase astrology, after every chapter, so she goes through each phase and each sign, and after each phase and sign, she have quotes. And one of these quotes really, she be having like 20 quotes. It's a good ass book. I suggest everybody have it. It's a good ass book. It talks about whether it's a transit or even if you was born under that moon. Great ass book. I've been working with that book for years. One of those biblical books. Anyways, you have not lived a perfect day, even though you have earned your money, unless you have done something for someone who will never be able to repay you. And that's the thing when we like in the last chapter of Blue Magic, it's like, damn, how am I going to get some money? How am I going, make this shit shake? Help motherfuckers, man. Help people. Help them. Stop being so caught up in yourself. Like really sit back and do your best to help other people. That's the last chapter of Blue Magic. That's the purpose of it. That's going to tie it all together, because you're going to be wanting to make money. You're going to be like, I want to travel. I want to see the world. I want to get my ass smacked. I want to go to Jamaica, and I want them to rub that chalky stuff on my booty and rub me through the river. You know what I'm saying? Might give me some Jamaican cock. I don't know. I'm gonna just be in Jamaica, girl. I don't know. I got money, so I'm about to enjoy my life, right? I'm about to have fun. If that's the spirit, money gonna be hard to come across, hard to find. If you dedicate your life to helping people to the space that they can never repay you, money come easy. Money comes simple. You might help your children. You might help your family. You might help your husband. You might help your wife. Them niggas ain't gonna never pay you back, but you'll get it in other ways. That is magic. And another, well, not quote, but Bible verses in reference to Mercury, the number 8, Hod, could be found in Psalms. Praise the Lord, my soul. Lord, my God, you are very great. You are clothed with splendor and majesty. It's just talking about your soul, about the innermost being. We're talking about the living and active and present soul. That is where the truth is at. And the work that you do today, it might not mean shit today. But if you are doing it righteously, if you are doing it after meditation, after focusing, after cutting the phone off for a little bit, after doing some typing, after doing a blog, do a live stream. Fucking don't do a live stream. Curate, craft, and edit, and do a fucking video and upload it and share it to people. Go deep within yourself and challenge yourself to do some shit that you see out here people doing, and you like, damn, they cold for doing that. You can do that shit too. It's all easy now. It's all super easy with AI and applications. Like we did the Shopify Q&A. Niggas want to just look and not say nothing. Ask questions. Put yourself out there. Be bold. Help people. Stop being so isolated and fixated and focused on your ass and wondering if your ass stink or not. Yes, it stink. You need to wash it. That's how it goes. But anyways, man, shout out to everybody out there washing their ass. As I stated earlier, Blue Magic is in the processing, printing phases. Hopefully by Wednesday, we will get at least the orders. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to just send them all to everybody that bought them or just get them in bulk and then resend them? I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to make a decision between today and tomorrow. What's the easiest and best thing for me to do? And that's what I'll be doing. But, you know, within the next 2 weeks, look for Blue Magic books to be on your doorstep. Thank y'all for all y'all support, all of their pre-orders. We have an article for this conversation that we've been having. Link is in the description. Also have a link to Moon Phase Astrology if y'all want that book, but it's also on Everend too. But with all that being said, check out whiterabbitsite.com. We do have the 25% off sale. This is the last day. Beyond that, Colombian Exchange, you can save 15%. No promo code needed. We got clothes, herbs, all types of good stuff. And if you just want to keep up with me, follow me on Instagram at The Hood Mystic. I post on there too. But beyond that, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like I said, got internet back at the crib, so probably going to be doing more videos and really just trying to inspire and help the collective get closer to their soul. Because when I look at this social media landscape, I feel as though there's a lot of channels, there's a lot of content, but most of it pulls you away from your soul. I find that it's a need and a necessity and a void that I can feel to hopefully bring people closer to their soul. And that's my goddamn message, and I'm sticking to it. Man, thank y'all for tuning in and tapping in with me thus far. Book a reading. You can go to hoodmystic.com or hoodmystic.setmore.com. Stay on, keep looking out for the astrology classes, which I'll be posting very soon once I get everything organized. We're going to be working on that. Thanks for everybody supporting the business. If you just watch the videos and don't like it, but you watch it, still helps on the algorithm. So I appreciate everybody for doing everything that they do. I'm the Hood Mystic, representing hoodmystic.com. And just thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.
You are traveling with the Hood Mystic. Time to tap in now. You are now tapped in with the Hood Mystic. Your favorite mystic's favorite mystic. Your favorite astrologer's favorite astrologer.